Alright, hooray, it's working.
That's so awesome.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database. Classified information requested.
What's so classified about it?
Establishing secure connection. Secure connection confirmed.
Do you want to be lady shep? Man shep.
Let's do a lady.
Okay. Enter new ID. Custom female.
Please log in to access your profile.
What should we name you?
Why do I need to choose a name?
Oh no.
Please help me out.
Oh no, I couldn't fit all. It couldn't fit all that.
Please help.
Please help. Yeah, that was the gist of it.
Choose a name for me.
You want me to choose one for you?
Yes.
Evil Shepherd.
Cool.
Yeah. What's really funny? I think that's the only time it comes up is when you're choosing your profile.
Oh.
Your first name, yeah.
Warning, data corruption detected. Please reconstruct profile.
Babe, your data's corrupt.
Oh
Confirm
no.
Pre-service history.
Alright, so I'm gonna maximize this one too, just so you don't have to look as far.
Thank you.
So, what are you interested in here? These are your choices. You're a spacer. Both of your parents were in the Alliance military. Your childhood was spent on ships and stations as they transferred from posting to posting, never staying in one location more than a few years. Following in your parents' footsteps, you enlisted at the age of 18. Colonist. You were born and raised on Mindor, a small border colony in the Attican Traverse. When you were 16, slavers raided Mindor, slaughtering your family and friends. You were saved by a passing Alliance patrol and you enlisted with the military a few years later. Earthborn. You were an orphan raised on the streets of the great megatropolises covering Earth, megapolises. You escaped a life of petty crime and underworld gangs by enlisting with the Alliance military when you turned 18.
So hard to choose.
It doesn't affect too much. It's kind of like D&D. So like
I kind of know which one I am choosing.
Yeah.
Which one do you usually?
I typically choose colonist.
Yeah? I was thinking spacer.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I've beaten this game about 6 times. You want spacer?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. There.
Confirm psychological profile.
During your service, a mission you were on went horribly wrong. Trapped in an extreme survival situation, you had to overcome physical torments and psychological stresses that would have broken most people. You survived while all those around you fell, and now you alone are left to tell the tale. Early in your military career, you found yourself facing an overwhelming enemy force. You risked your own life to save your fellow soldiers and defeat the enemy despite the impossible odds. Your bravery and heroism have earned you medals and recognition from the Alliance fleet. Ruthless. Throughout your military career, you've held fast to one basic rule: get the job done. You've been called cold, calculating, and brutal. Your reputation for ruthless efficiency makes your fellow soldiers wary of you. But when failure is not an option, the military always goes to you first.
Ruthless.
You like ruthless?
Yeah.
Confirm military specialization.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you right now. The only one
I have that thing.
Yep. I used to.
Yeah.
The only one I won't 100% won't play as is Infiltrator because it's a sniper class.
Okay.
These aren't that important. This is just pretty much how my character will play.
Oh, you have powers here?
Yeah, so you can have soldier ones, which are mainly weapons, engineer ones, which are mainly tech, or adept, which are mainly biotics, which is the ability to do stuff like that. And then these down here are like the hybrid classes. Like this one mixes tech and biotics. Vanguard mixes pistols, shotguns, and biotics, but no tech.
Can we mix techs biotic?
This is Sentinel supposed to be tech and biotic.
Yeah.
You combine both. Typically, they use biotic abilities and advanced healing to defend allies, though they can also disrupt opponents with biotic or tech attacks. They're more efficient at tech and biotics than other classes, but at the expense of combat. So I'll mainly be fighting with powers and not guns, I guess.
The fight we gun.
Uh,
Yeah, do the Vanguard.
I could do Vanguard, Engineer, or Soldier. Anything other than that might be too hard for me.
Vanguard?
Powers and guns.
Confirm facial identification.
Change you up a little bit.
Oh yeah.
If I go back here,
Confirm facial identification.
is there a way to go default? No. Okay, let's look through your cycle presets. And then we can change everything else after, but I like to get a good base going. Alright, that's the first one again. Oh, that's the first. Yeah. Alright.
This one.
Yeah. Here, let's start with some of these things. Which facial structure am I on? Facial structure 5. See? These codes are so you can screenshot it and post it online if someone wants to make your exact shepherd.
Oh.
So all those codes correspond to
That's
this,
cool.
these three, and then every other subsetting in here, and they'll all change accordingly. So see, that's number 5, the current one. So let me just remember that it's 5.
That's cute.
Let's see. So this is her default one. Here's to the left. Alright, and then here's to the right. I think that you might have liked 1 and 2 over here a little bit for her face shape. Skin tone? Hey, this is as pale as she could be. I don't have to change it. Oh, I could bring her complexion up or down. She's at 3. There's given total. 2, 1.
So, the smooth skin.
And then some
3.
freckles and maybe, yeah, this is 3.
Let's do 2.
I don't think I'm going to change too many of these things unless there's something we really want different.
No.
Because those are very nuanced. Eye shape. So what eye are we on? We're on D2. Okay, I just want to remember. Because a lot of games, it'll have the number right here.
Yeah.
And I can keep track of it. So D2, that's the default eyes. Ugh. No. He looks...
No.
I
like the first 2.
Yeah, I think 1 and 2 look good.
2.
Yeah. Okay.
You make them 1.
Oh, eye width here?
Yeah.
Oh wait, is that moving them further? That's moving them further apart.
Okay.
Iris color.
Oh yeah, let's change.
Okay, let's start at the beginning because you probably don't want that default.
Oh, that's right. Oof.
Turn you towards the light. There we go. Oh, she wanted it.
Blue. Oh my goodness.
Super blue.
Okay, one of the first 2. I like the white.
That look good?
Yeah. Like the
Mouth.
make it more tiny.
Let's see. Mouth shape. We're on
Yes.
351. Okay, so here's 1, 2. I think you were right with that second one, though. That was probably the best bet. Yeah, this one.
Yeah.
Do you like her nose? So should I not change it?
She shouldn't.
I'm gonna start you at the beginning here. I'm just gonna let you scroll left and right there. You're at the beginning, so you can just scroll.
Is she gonna wear a helmet? Like,
No. Maybe if there's no breathable atmosphere, and maybe for some cutscenes, but
I was just judging it off of your cosplay.
in the later games especially, what you can do is in the options there's a toggle and you can say remove helmet for cutscenes.
Oh,
So that way
cool.
you can see the shepherd that you made.
Look at that.
That's pretty cool. You should get that one next.
Yeah. I kind of wish it was a little longer hair with that pattern. I like this one. And the
This one, yeah. That's a cool one. And now you can choose the color if you want to. That's crazy. They didn't have all these wild color options in the original Mass Effect. They added a lot more options for the remake now.
pink.
Like, not that I have a problem with it, but like lore-wise, it's pretty crazy because like back then, male and female Shep, it's the military, so you should have like a nice kept hairdo. It's crazy that they let you do the wild colors, but I guess they're like, who cares anymore? People have been playing this game for 13 years. Just color it how you want.
I really like it with black. Like,
I mean, that
green eyes looks so awesome.
That
with the
looks
black hair.
that looks very striking and no nonsense.
But also this one looks cool. And
Unlike some other games, I'm pretty sure once you make it, we cannot change it. It is what your how your shepherd identifies. That is very cute, though. That is a good, cool look. Yeah, you can totally do her brows how you want to. I kind of like those and the ones before. Those are a little thin, I guess, but... So I like the last ones. I think this one's the one before, maybe?
they're too
So-
too thin.
Yeah, that one's pretty okay. But, yeah. Like, those were really thick on that last...
Yeah.
That set right there. Not to eyebrow shame anyone.
Also, they don't look symmetrical to me. Is it just me, or this one is like much thinner towards the end than that
No,
one?
I think it's the lighting. Because
Okay.
because she's only lit on one side of her face, I don't think it's...
I like
because
these.
I wasn't 100% satisfied with how my shepherd looks. I tried to get him to look like my original one when I was playing the other day, and he looked much better in the in-game lighting and in motion than he did at the character screen. I was like, wow, they should let me have changed that. Okay, so you had one blush here. Here's 0. I guess it's really subtle.
Yeah. Who's that?
This one? Yes to this.
No. I'm slow. Furthermore, the maybe.
Okay, let me see what's changing there. That's Q4.
This is a maybe. This is a yes.
Yeah. Now, do you want to have any eyeshadow? You're at like number 3 right now, so you're at like this. Those colors are very neon.
Yeah, I'm like, can you even wear that much makeup for work?
I mean, I think this one looks good because it looks like you've got eyeliner on.
Yeah, I really like this one, but there was like one more, so.
Here, let me try to recenter her here. There we go.
Yeah.
This
I
one?
don't wanna. I don't know. Maybe the eyeliner.
Okay, yeah. So, I'm sorry. Here. I
Go
have to-
further. That's cute.
This one?
Go further. See, I really like the one with this one, but I feel like the eyeliner is a little heavy. Ooh, yeah, that one.
Is
Yeah.
this heavier?
Yes.
Not that I mind.
It looks
It's
really
hot.
great.
Yeah, I like eyeliner.
Oh, I like that. Oh.
Oh
maybe.
wait, this is the first one.
Yeah,
That's
I
a pretty.
like
That's
that
a pretty
one.
nice one. I wonder what got you there. You tried to kiss your cat one day and she got you. Wait, where's this one? Oh, there it is. Ow! I fell climbing over a fence.
That one.
Oh, you have one there on your eyebrow too, with your chin. Chin, eyebrow.
Oh. That one is cool
That
too.
has a couple.
No. Eyebrow. Oh, and the lip.
Okay,
That's a cool
I'm
one.
going back now. Yeah,
I like this one a lot.
that's the second from the last.
Yeah.
Maybe. You don't even have to have a scar, by the way.
It's
If you don't
either the
want.
second from the last or the one on the. I like.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one looks like a brand.
Let's keep this one.
All right, let's look at it one last time real quick. Yeah,
Can we make the picture?
the nose. What, you think the tip's too long?
No, it's like from the eyes to the mouth.
Hey, look at mine.
Your nose
I
is
think it's
super
alright.
cute.
Here, let's see. Nose height, maybe. No, I don't think that's gonna change it. Let's see. You're at
Yeah, it is.
you're at 67. So. I think
Or
that.
no, wait.
Oh,
Go in the
look!
middle.
Wait, oh, look at this.
No.
No, she does not look cute like that. Well, that's really long. Sorry, I'm playing around now. You're at 67. Here's the middle-ish. Right?
Okay.
How's
Yeah,
that?
I
Nice?
like that.
Yeah. I wish I can just do this to myself every morning.
Me too. Okay, we can finalize.
Profile reconstruction.
The Zemo Shepherd. I forgot it was Zemo.
Oh yeah.
I'm so
Identification confirmed.
tickled by that. I think I'm gonna play on normal. I'm playing my game on a harder difficulty though. Oh. Yes, enable tutorials in case I don't remember how to play.
Cool. I'm so excited.
Well, what about Shepard? She's a spacer, lived aboard starships most of her life.
Military service runs in the family. Both her parents were in the Navy.
She got most of her unit killed on Torfin.
She gets the job done, no matter what the cost.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the
What?
only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
Oh,
I'll
okay,
make the
so
call.
that's what I was choosing the story here.
In the year 2148, explorers on Mars discover the remains of an ancient spacefaring civilization. In the decades that followed, these mysterious artifacts reveal starting new technologies, enabling travel to the furthest stars. The basis for this incredible tech was a force that controlled the very fabric of space and time. They call it the greatest discovery in human history. The civilizations of the galaxy call it Mass Effect.
Exciting.
The Arcturus Prime relay is in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
Commander?
Please don't bump into me, sir.
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit. Board is green. Approach run has begun.
Alright, let's get into it.
That's so pretty.
This thing is called a Mass Effect relay, and when we discovered these,
Hitting the relay.
we discovered
3,
going through them in our Mass Effect enabled ships could launch you to different parts of the galaxy, but only to other relays, and we found out that they had mapped out the galaxy via these different
check.
relays.
That's
Navigation.
cool.
Because normally, even at
Launch
light
and
speed,
sync
it would still
engaged.
take years and years and years
All
to get to
systems
different
online.
parts of the galaxy.
Drift.
But now you can get there way faster.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment. So you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead. So that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
So using this joystick, you can click towards whichever one you want.
You always expect the worst.
Well, bad feelings are an occupational hazard. But we don't go anywhere unless there's a good reason, so what are we doing here?
Joker!
So there is a system of good and bad points in the game that do affect certain answers you can give people or how people will react to help you out.
I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance brass before we
I think like each of those backgrounds you picked, I think has a specific quest, a unique quest tied to it throughout
That's really
the
cool.
game.
Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
He sounds angry. Something must have gone wrong with the mission.
Captain always sounds like that when he's talking to me.
Can't possibly imagine why.
Do you want me to take over, or do you want to turn around and walk there yourself? You just... Yep. Actually, it's on your little radar. You see that pulsing white arrow?
They're always on a mission.
And we're getting dragged right along with him.
Now, again, I'd be happy to do this if you feel like it, but like you can talk to this person, this doctor,
Something Nihilus isn't telling us about
with
this mission.
the A button. Yeah.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
Marines are meant to fight. You just fix us up and we're done.
I know how
Ooh,
things work,
cold.
Commander. I've seen my share of combat, but it's foolish to go looking for trouble. You could both take a lesson from the captain. He's not afraid of combat, but he knows the value of restraint, too.
Sorry, Doc, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before. not one
Oh,
with
so
the
if you're having a
Spectre
hard
on
time
board.
clicking where to go, what you can do is you can just roll it like that, just to where you want. Okay. I'm sorry, I just heard you go quick and get it right. Like, I mean, you weren't inaccurate. I'm very proud of your accuracy, actually.
Just treat this like every other assignment you've had and everything will work out.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself on Torfin. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
This mission isn't about personal glory, Corporal. We have a job to do. Don't do anything stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, ma'am. I'm not gonna screw this up.
Let's investigate.
Check it out. Okay, so normally the right side ends the conversation or moves towards story things to end it, and left is usually investigate, find out more information.
Peaceful, Commander. They've been real
It's
careful
not
with the
100%
development.
because
They don't have any
sometimes you might have
cities
5
always
things
pollution.
to ask somebody,
Parents
so it
lived on
takes
the
them all.
outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement.
I bet you
It was
did.
gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
I wanted to blow up aliens.
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the Council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
Hey, Commander, you'd make a good Spectre. What you did on Torfin. That's
I
what
know.
I'm looking for. Success at any cost, ruthless efficiency, show no mercy.
I didn't enjoy Torfin. I just did what I had to do.
No, I didn't mean... Sorry, Commander. That just came out wrong. I never meant any disrespect.
This is all just
lying,
wild
he did.
speculation. The Spectres aren't interested in recruiting humans, no matter how capable.
Why can I ask this again?
Because it's an RPG, in case you missed what they said the first time or something, you could hear it again.
Should see.
You can, they might give their opinions on it. No, or you could just return and then say bye.
What can you tell me about
If you want.
Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I hope we get a chance to see him in action. I heard Nihilus took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself.
Good for him. You gave your shepherd such juicy lips.
Yeah, they are cute.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
You want me to take over, or you just want to run around the corner here and go to it? Get that way.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
What about?
I'm interested in this world we're going to, Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
I've never been there.
But you know of it. It's become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it, really?
If you've got something to say, just say it.
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
Is someone gonna fill me in, Captain?
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime.
I don't want to
That's why we
make
need the
you
stealth
hit.
system
No, I'm
operation.
just going to let you go.
What's the payload, Captain?
A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
I do recommend typically picking the top option or the bottom option. So let me just really quick. This is typically good cop, neutral cop, tough cop. It's not 100% of the time.
Watch this.
But that might be just investigate further.
Why didn't we keep the beacon for ourselves?
Again, not
You humans don't
100%,
have
but
the best
mostly.
reputation. Some species see you as selfish, too unpredictable, too independent, even dangerous.
Sharing that beacon will improve relations.
Humans are wild cards.
We need their scientific expertise. They know more about the Protheans than we do.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
Guess that explains why I bump into him every time I turn around.
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a large...
I don't think my Shepard said that.
interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
I was impressed when I studied the reports from Torfan. A grim business, but you got the job done. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Shepard. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and
Nihilus
get
is just
ship
flirting.
ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
You picked a cute hairstyle too.
Yeah.
I'm really glad that they updated the femships in the Legendary
Why is this
Edition.
beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology, even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
I think the Terminus systems, would essentially be like international waters in space. Not Alliance patrolled and stuff.
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
Are there any good restaurants?
World, but it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. And after this, it will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
Galactic importance.
What do you know
The
about
bacon.
the Protheans?
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees, galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
I'll be back here.
Get down!
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't. Need evac. They came out of nowhere. We need.
Oh.
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just
Alright.
goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5. Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
I'm already suited up. I sleep in this.
Engaging stealth systems. Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Clifford the big red dog.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
Trust him.
Good cop, tough cop.
I know.
It's up to you. It depends on how you want to start building your reputation as Shep. But I would say that you should try to pick one more than the other. If they stay balanced, it kind of keeps people a neutralish opinion of you, which is
now, Shepard. Good luck.
We are approaching drop point 2.
they're always cold. Sorry
Your
for.
feet are icy.
Yeah. Oh, here. I can take that. Thank you for doing that.
Of course.
All right, we're in space.
This place got hit hard, Commander. Hostiles everywhere. Keep your guard up.
What the hell are those?
Oh God, what happened here?
Jenkins, hold LB to switch weapons for your squad. Okay, good. It's gone. Jenkins, why did you run ahead like that? Oh no. He ran ahead. Jenkins.
Why would you do that?
We're out of chance.
Rip. Should we bury him or forget about him?
Forget about him.
Leave him. We need to finish the mission.
Aye, aye, man.
Damn, Caden. Oh, what are my powers? Okay, I have warp and throw. Cool, let's map throw to something.
I've got some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check it out. Catch up with you in the news.
Oh, good. That's exciting for several reasons. Oh shit. I'll help you, maybe.
Goodness.
This
I like the outfit.
this chick from the video. Oh, sleep, my friend. We're just gonna do a little acupuncture. Oh shit, run. I love that, by the way. Their guns stay small and then they like get bigger, so they could be compact and wear several of them, yeah. I'm coming. I'm gonna throw these guys, watch. If I don't miss them. Is he dead? Oh, I killed him with the throw.
Nice.
You the one in charge here, ma'am?
Ma'am, it's sir, thank you. Oh, wait, no.
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns, nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky. Oh man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Any idea what kind of enemy we're facing?
I think they're Geth.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
Oh, yeah. Come on, let's go shoot some
We
stuff.
could use your help,
We
Williams.
like your costume.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
I really like it.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol.
Caden, did you lose your gun and you're just trying to fit in?
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were
I always want to read Beacon as bacon.
Me too.
But Caden's standing there
Prothean ruins and the beacon.
like he's holding a gun, but there's nothing in his hands.
Interested. That's when they brought us.
Oh my god.
Caden, no.
I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon.
Oh, I already asked that.
232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago.
By the way,
They were supposed
there's
to
going to be a
source
lot of
cheap
races
labor,
in this
but
game.
ended up
It's
turning
pretty
on
much like
Quarians
Star
and drove
Wars.
them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Move out!
That was weird.
I mean, that stuff is going to happen all the time, which is just the nature of the game. Because one of Shepard's things he says to end a conversation, one of the default ones is, I should go. But it's really funny because sometimes you might be having like a really serious conversation. Shepard awkwardly, like, it sounds like he wants to get out of that conversation.
Yeah, like,
It's
I should go.
Alright. Do you mind if I level you up a little bit, or would you like to make all the
feel
choices?
free to.
Okay. Because I know how to play this lady. Okay, so this is what's going to happen. You want to start putting points in your charm or intimidate? Okay, so if you do that, you might want to start picking some of the upper options a little bit
That's
more.
what I'm doing.
Cool, yeah. You don't always have to. But look, you have Paragon points and Renegade points, and you have 0 Paragon right now, but you have some Renegade. You're like, yeah.
No, Renegade.
Okay, so I'm going to put this in your charm. I'm going to start leveling that. And then let's level up him a little bit. You throw and use barrier now. Good for you. Ashley, you're going to use assault rifles. And just assault rifles.
The beacon's at the far end of this trench.
Yeah, I can take care of all the selling and stat stuff if you want to just do story stuff. I'll take care of all that boring stuff that I actually find very fun.
Totally.
Come on, I see you there. I'm gonna shoot you in the leg, buddy. Got ya. Got ya. I see your health draining. Oh, I leveled up again. Good for me. I mean you.
Nice.
I definitely mean good for you. Oh good, you'll be able to use shotguns. That's very reassuring. I like that. If I level up all the way to here, you can eventually use lift, which I really want. Oh my god, there's so many points.
It's cool.
Alright, we're here, Ashley. What did you want to show me?
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
The survivors?
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Let's go find them.
Plan, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it
Ooh,
out.
do you mind getting me one? If you're getting one? Grazie, grazie. I'm gonna pause it.
I'll wait for you there.
By pause it, I mean just not trigger the next cutscene.
Impaling victims instead of just shooting them. There must be some reason behind it.
Classic psychological warfare. They're using terror as a weapon.
Beep, loop, 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 loop. Alright, now if I can just keep up a consistent pace like that in combat without overheating, that would be great. Although I doubt it.
Roughly 1,200 years ago, the Turians were invited to join the Citadel Council to fulfill the role of galactic peacekeepers. The Turians have the largest fleet in Citadel space, and they make up the single largest portion of the Council's military forces. As their territory and influence has spread,
Oh, thank you. Come on a bit, baby. Yeah? You want to sell it up? Go nuts. Hey, I'm gonna let this play while you do that.
roughly 1,200 years ago, the Turians were invited to join the Citadel Council to fulfill the role of galactic peacekeepers. The Turians have the largest fleet in Citadel space, and they make up the single largest portion of the Council's military forces. As their
He
territorial
likes
influences
this
spread,
blanket
the
up there.
Turians have come to rely on the Solarians for
Yeah.
military
No, that one's
intelligence
fine.
and the Asari for diplomacy.
I didn't see that there was another blanket in the
Despite a
room,
somewhat
so I was just
colonial
pointing
attitude
only when I
towards the
saw him.
rest of the galaxy, the ruling hierarchy understands they would lose more than they would gain if the other two races were ever removed. Turians come from an autocratic society that values discipline and possesses a strong sense of personal and collective honor.
So I love this,
There is
by the way,
lingering
that there
animosity
are
between Turians and humans over the first
like for
50,000
like
years
everything.
ago, the Protheans were the only
That's really
spacefaring
awesome.
species in the galaxy. They vanished in a swift galactic extinction.
Here,
Only
baby.
the legacy of their empire remains. They are believed to have built the mass relays and the Citadel, which have allowed numerous species to explore and expand throughout the galaxy. Prothean ruins are found on worlds across the galaxy, while surprisingly intact for their age. The Geth are a humanoid race of networked AI.
I have
Spectres are
listened
agents from
to every single one I picked up on my original playthrough of the game.
That's awesome.
Kinetic barriers, more commonly called shields, provide protection against most mass accelerator weapons. Whether on a starship or a soldier's suit of armor, the basic principle
So
remains
Shepard does
the
have
same.
shields on her armor
Kinetic
like that, which is
barriers
why she
and
can take so
repulsive
many
mass
bullets.
effect
Yeah.
Combat hard suits use a dual.
Sorry, there's just
The terminus systems.
you can collect like
The
100,
systems of-
and these are just the ones he reads, and these are primary. There's a secondary one here that's gonna fill out. I'm so sorry. It gets me genuinely pumped up how much went into this.
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
Oh no, what's happening?
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up.
Why they stabbed though?
Oh, hello.
Oh god, they're still alive.
What did the Geth do to them?
Yeah, transformed. Oh, I like the power.
I like throw a lot too. It's really simple. It's fast. It knocks their ass away from me. Okay, so now I get to hack. Okay. This is it was different on the Xbox. On the Xbox it was like a game of Simon. In this one it's like I'm ovulating an egg.
Humans, thank the Maker.
Hurry, close the door before they come back.
I don't know what happened.
Oh, well that's not I don't think that's a
How did you end up in this shed?
Like I said, it's
We
not
hid here
100%,
during the
but it's a
attack.
general
They
rule.
must have come here for the beacon. Luckily, it wasn't here. It was moved to the
Looks so
space
much like
earlier this
my
morning.
original
Manuel and I stayed behind
starting
to pack up the
looking.
camp.
I know.
Shepard.
What if you got in here and like took off your helmet? You're
Long
like,
enough for us to hide.
Are you my sister?
They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
I should go.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. One second we were gathering up our equipment, the next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the destroyers, bringers of darkness, heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
She hasn't done it for me either. I put it here and I put a chair here when LB was out of town, and I'm like,
He was here.
I'm like, just
before the
sit
attack.
here.
That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry, Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our life.
I forgot she was a scientist.
Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil, awakened the beast, unleashed the darkness.
Manuel, please. This isn't the time.
Manuel.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
You can't stop it. Nobody can stop it. Night is falling. The darkness of eternity.
Hush, Manuel. Go lie down. You'll feel better once the medication kicks in.
Hush, man.
Hush, field trip boy. I was wondering if you were gonna click I can shut him up.
I really wanted to, but I don't want to be playing bad cops, so...
You're ruthless. So it's pretty funny because if you say I can shut him up, you fucking just deck him and
Really?
knock him out.
Wow.
Hey,
Yeah, no.
I know you. Nihilus.
Saren.
Saren.
Nihilus. This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Oh no.
What happened?
I don't know how to go back.
That's okay. Just tell me what happened.
Nihilus ran into another Turian named Saren and they were talking, and then Saren shot Ellison while they were talking.
Oh.
I'm like, that was like a huge plot
Off
point.
in the distance.
Did Marvel get on the box though?
She's around.
Oh, good.
So I guess we can trust her.
I'll just loot a little before. Oh, I can get in here.
Everybody stay calm out there.
Oh, I didn't do this on my
We're
playthrough.
not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
Yeah.
You're okay now. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
It showed up right before the attack. Knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
All of them?
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
Do you know anything about the Prothean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
What else can you
Wow,
tell me
dude.
about the ship you saw?
I
Not
was too
till
busy
now.
running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only it was coming from inside your own head.
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
I have to go.
Hey, no, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
You have something to tell me, Cole?
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring, nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
That's really good crime. Smuggling's a crime.
That's why you ran.
Yeah?
You greedy bastard. You weren't running for your life. You were running to check on your merchandise.
No, it's not like that. I just knew there were some packages here, something we could use. I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it
Oh,
than
look,
we will.
you've done enough Paragon. Like, you've been doing Paragon stuff, plus I've been putting points in your charms. So, look, this would be the red option. You're holding out on me.
Oh, sick.
But, look, so if we hadn't done that, we could only say, give it to me and you get the pistol.
Mm-hmm.
But you could either intimidate him or charm him, and you're going to get more for having unlocked this.
We're risking our lives to save this colony. You sure there's nothing else in here that could help us out?
Yeah, there's one more thing. I was gonna sell it after this was over, but you probably deserve it more than I do.
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not a snitch.
See, if you don't...
You may know something.
Yeah, if you don't know either of these, you lose out on
We're dying for.
He might have something to do with this whole attack, Cole. We need his name. It's important.
Yeah, okay, you're right. His name's Powell. Works the docks at the spaceport, if he's still alive.
Okay.
I have to go.
I'm still going to look at your house back here.
Did he give me the stuff?
Yeah. Electronic skill too low. Can't do it. I'll get those up. Do I lose health for standing in the fire? Kitty, kitty, kitty.
Commander.
Oh shit.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
Why are you?
Sneaking up
I'm
on us
so
like
sorry.
that nearly got you killed.
I am
You're
sorry.
good.
I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian.
Oh.
The other one shot him.
Was it a gap?
You're saying Nihilus was murdered by a Turian?
The other one got here first. He was waiting when your friend showed up. He called him Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
How would it be?
We were told a Prothean beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform. Probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I had been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
See, if you hadn't found those guys and unlocked it, you wouldn't have that option either. But we
Cole
can.
mentioned?
Yeah, we can try them
You're
all.
Cole's
I don't know.
contact here on the docks.
You're right though.
Smuggling
Some do
ring.
disappear if you're like, oh, well, that explained it.
What? No!
I'm not
I mean-
smuggling.
What does it matter now? So I'm a smuggler, who cares? My supervisor's dead, the entire crew's dead. It doesn't matter now, does it?
I got any weapons?
Anything hidden nearby that we could use against the Geth?
A shipment of grenades came through last week. Nobody notices if a few small pieces go missing from the military orders.
You greedy son of a bitch. We're out here trying to protect your sorry ass, and all you can think about is how you can rip us off?
I never thought you'd actually need those grenades. Who'd want to attack Eden Prime? We're just a bunch of farmers. How was I supposed to know?
Oh. Hand them over, I guess.
Do you wanna call Williams, hand him over, or insult this guy's manhood?
I mean, I want them, so...
Okay.
Just give me the grenades.
They're yours. Take them. My smuggling days are over, I swear.
We're not high enough in those to lock them.
We need to
think
find
so.
that beacon before it's too late.
This guy.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went.
I know
can't stay
exactly
here. I need to get away from all this.
about the pacing where I can safely end this. If that's cool, treat it like like chapters.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I like those powers. So if I choose just the powers, you wouldn't have a gun?
I wouldn't. I could still use a gun, but I wouldn't have any abilities for it.
Okay.
For example, I have marksman for my pistol that stops it from overheating, and I can shoot it really fast for a while.
Oh,
and
that's cool.
And it won't overheat as fast at all. So I would have very, very basic use of guns. And some of them with mods get crazy, crazy powerful. I think they've rebalanced the guns in this, so I don't know how it's going to go. But in the original iteration of the game, I had my pistol modded out and my powers good enough that I technically never had to stop firing my pistol.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, like I broke it with the right mods. Stand up, buddy. I just want to talk. Oh shit, this is the dude who did it.
The charges. Destroy the entire colony.
It looks
Leave
spooky.
no evidence that we were here.
Yeah, he's all jacked up in his Turian face. And he's talking to the Geth. The Geth are shooting us. That's just really weird, because Geth are not organics.
Yeah.
Demolition charges.
I'm glad Mass Effect 1 still has the charm of facing me the wrong way when a cutscene ends. Alright, let me just disable these bombs, I guess, right? No big. Weird animal.
She doesn't want to stay there.
Jellied and jammed. Alright, so Ashley and Caden are over there shooting, flanking, which is good, I guess. Smart, guys, smart. Thanks. Disarming a bunch of bombs, no big.
Oh, cool.
Just gotta disarm what you gotta disarm. have other guns, right? Yeah, I do. Look at this. I got a shotgun.
Oh. Oh, the guy gave you some,
Got an
right?
assault rifle. That's nuts.
Nuts.
Alright, cutscene stuff. Ba-doom, ba-doom, ba-doom. What's happening? I don't know. I found the beacon, though. The Prothean ancient alien civilization beacon.
Oh, there's the beacon.
Yeah.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is
Request
amazing.
immediate-
Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up.
Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
Ooh.
Out of the way, Ashley.
No, don't touch it. It's too...
What's happening?
Bad trip, Shepard. The bite. Oops, too bright. Oh, that's the thing that was on Eden Prime. That's the there's that robo face.
Wow.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime.
Wow.
The Normandy.
Bewitched.
I know,
A
right?
human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
This human must be eliminated.
That framing is so deliberate. Right?
Yeah.
Like,
Doctor? Dr. Chakwas. I think she's waking up.
I had the weirdest dream. You were there, and you were there.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
Like the morning after shore leave. How long was I out?
My makeup is still on point.
Something
yeah.
happened down there with the beacon, I think.
That
It's my
future
fault.
makeup.
I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
Where's the beacon now? What happened to it?
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. The blast knocked you cold. Williams and I had to carry you back here to the ship.
Williams more so than me.
What's the damage, Doctor?
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
What's the difference?
One is a dream, and one it's just how you're describing it to her, I guess.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death, destruction... Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
That won't be necessary.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You
Do
did a good
you?
job, Shepard.
Thor meme. I feel bad about Jenkins. Do you, though?
I don't know.
Did we leave Gunnery Chief Williams back on Eden Prime?
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best, a living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
I don't know. You're on his crew on the Normandy. He's your
before I
captain.
lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
What was it?
I think that it would just be, that's the thing, you don't really know, Shepard doesn't really know, but you have a feeling about what it was.
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
In that case, I guess you would have said that you saw the synthetics, but you would have either said it in a really pessimistic way to him and maybe brought it down,
What are we gonna tell them?
or
Not
try
a
to
bad
lead them in
dream?
gently.
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology?
Grandma's
blueprints,
chili
some
recipe?
ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics.
Weren't they pissed
He
that she
believes humans are a
destroyed it?
blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from
He's
the
not
beacon.
pissed.
Oh,
He has an army of Geth at
Saren
his command,
and
and
the
he won't stop until he's
busty
wiped
lady were
humanity
pissed that
from the
she
face of the
destroyed it.
galaxy.
Oh yeah, hey, Portia's calling, whatever. Hello. Hi, what's up? No, we're so good. We're good.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy.
They're safe.
He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
We prove Saren's gone rogue and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
I can do that if you want. Unless you
Yeah, no, you should.
But once we get into dock, that's where I was going to save it and call it if that's okay.
Glad to see you're okay.
That sounds good.
Before we head up to tell him to go to
start
Doc,
making dinner, I
do you want
guess.
to talk to Ashley or Caden? before we
Let's
go?
talk to Ashley.
Well, let's see what she's about right now.
Oh, I like the music.
The music in Mass Effect 1 had such a different... all the trilogy music is good, but this had such a sci-fi synthy vibe to it compared to the second two. The second two had more action epic.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
I should go.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
Yeah,
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
That lens flare.
Thanks, Commander. I appreciate that.
Can we check on her?
Yeah.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
I want to say the mission failed, but that's very pessimistic.
I mean, if you want to say that to her, you can.
Yeah.
Dead Marines, dead colonists. And in the end, we still didn't get that beacon.
You saved a lot of lives, Commander. It might be hard to keep that in perspective with what happened to Jenkins.
You're right.
Thanks, Williams. I needed to hear that. I think you're gonna fit in here just fine.
Thanks, Commander.
Keep sucking up to me and we're good.
They're really cute.
You want to hit up Caden?
Yeah, why not? Who's that?
Commander, I'm glad to see you're okay.
He was the other guy on the mission with us.
Oh.
Oh, he's the one who walked up to the freaking beacon first and you had to throw him out of the way.
Oh. I wanted to.
Things were pretty rough down there.
Yeah, you never get used to seeing dead civilians. It doesn't seem right somehow. But at least you stopped Saren from wiping out the whole colony.
You helped.
Ashley's over there like, hey!
Without you.
We're Marines.
I wanted to tell that to her
And
too.
I'm just sorry that we lost Jenkins.
We'll talk later.
I need to go see Joker.
Sure thing, Commander.
I wanted to see both options, that's why I chose. Ba-bum.
His codex. See, when you find little stuff like that, it adds to your codex, gives you a tiny little bit of XP, and then you could read about it in the codex later, if you're me.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
I love the design of the Normandy, by the way. I think it's a really cool sci-fi ship.
Oh yeah.
I think it's real sleek. I would love to have a Normandy like die-cast model someday.
Oh, that would be cool.
Something like that, yeah, or like a Lego version of it.
We could try
The
to
Citadel.
mold it and build it.
This is where the consoles have come together. Each of those arms is essentially a giant city.
Wow.
Look at the size of that ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower, Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
This is awesome.
It's so like Star Wars and Star Trek and such like fun, good sci-fi to me.
It looks really pretty.
And this is the Citadel.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
I love that. We're in that big ring in the middle, so it just
Systems,
goes up and up.
Ambassador.
Like
Humanity
Ringworld.
was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What
This
about
is true.
Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Who is it?
Saren, the Turian that shot Nihilus in the head.
Stage.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. He needs to be stopped. The Council has to listen to us.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not hers.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
See what they say before I end it, Caden?
Big place.
Thanks.
I can't tell the aliens from the animals.
Whoa, that is super racist, Ashley. Are you a humans first kind of gal?
Sure is peaceful here.
Well, they've built themselves.
Do we
quite
even
the
see
lake.
any aliens?
Wonder if anyone ever drowned in it.
Well, this citadel was found, and what humans are the most recent addition to it. So, yeah, there are aliens on.
Yep, I guess I meant like, did we see any?
The Turian.
Like, oh wow.
The Turian Celestians,
No,
yeah.
I just don't understand. Like, we didn't see any or aliens, so why would she?
Oh,
say that?
I feel like on the walk here from the ship, they probably had to walk past a ton.
I guess.
As soon as they get out of here, there's going to be so many aliens, babe.
Okay. See, I'm just impatient.
I know.
Oh, how many points do I have? Pretty good, right?
Slightly more renegade than not.
I'm still choosing the top thing.
Okay. Get up. We'll make you a good girl yet. Ooh, you have some new armor. Let's see. Yep, this one has the best stats. So cool if she's wearing that.
Yeah.
This is where I spend all my time, is giving myself mods and rounds.
Her outfit. Cool.
I like it so much. Aiden, I'm not going to change any of their stuff right now. I might do... This is going to sound really bad. I might do some of that stuff at work, where I load up the characters and be like, oh, well, let me equip all their stuff, you know? Alright, thanks for watching stuff with me here.
Yeah.
Slash playing
making
stuff.
the decisions. Decisions.
And I hope eventually to you, someday in the future, the story is engaging.
It already is.
I'm just being rude. I'm just messing with you. Are you still harassing the cat? Perfect.
Not around.
Alright.
I'm trying.
Peace
to.
out.
Night.
Good night to you. Good night to you. Bye.